While we were developing our musical Unlocked, we were going through developmental stages with that, doing it around the country, and there was a lot of waiting between steps. We started writing some standalone songs, which is something that we had never done. And then all of a sudden, we realized that we had something that we could tie together and make a piece out of. So, and ironically, then we started writing the ensemble numbers and the more specific contextual numbers to that theme and pull it all together.
Themes started to emerge in this writing, and we started to create an entire piece around those themes. A lot of the songs did, because of the contemporary nature of them, I think dealt with some contemporary issues. This idea of alienation and connection sort of simultaneously was a theme that just was emerging in a lot of these songs. And also the urban setting was emerging in a lot of the songs because that was what was all around us. One of the cool things about the development of Island Song, because we didn't initially intend it necessarily to be a musical anthology, is that a number of the songs have been done all over the world. So we get to see presentations and takes on the songs that we may not have expected. And then sometimes that will actually even make its way into a song. Something we see on YouTube then could influence the development of the song. So in some ways the piece has been done in collaboration with performers around the world. We actually started getting emails from people all over the place that wanted to perform these songs as an evening. And then the challenge is, how do you fit everything together? How do you find coherent characters when songs have been conceived as standalone pieces?
Shoulders Down is a good example of a song that has evolved from its standalone initial version, and now it fits into the show more appropriately.
I'm not even gonna try to hold back the smile as I begin feeling bold, and I let my shoulders down.
So I was living on 57th Street, and I had a neighbor who I heard getting made love to through the wall very well by somebody. There was a term at Yale that he had heard called wall lovin', so we decided to write a song about that.
Oh, what I overhear! Give me some wall lovin', ship-bop, give me some sweet wall lovin', shout and moan, ship-bop, cause it makes me happy to hear you happy, and it's better than being alone.
Make It Here is a song that has affected a tremendous number of people. We get emails on a weekly basis from young performers who can identify with the character and Make It Here.
This is my dream. Take a look, here's what it's going.
Secret Don't Tell is probably one of our most popular. It gets done in cabarets around the country and around the world. It's a song about a girl who's in love with her pianist, and but she hasn't told him.
No pianist can improve on the way he plays that groove. Look at how his fingers move. Oh, to be a key.
Stay a While is one of our most intimate songs in Island Song. The character is singing it in a bed to his significant other, asking her to stay just a little bit longer.
And stay a while, it's only 7, a few more minutes, with some time to exile. It's still perfect right here.
So when we started writing our song So Many Windows, I was living on 57th Street and 9th Avenue on the 11th floor, and people would come over to the apartment and they would say, oh my goodness, I can see, that's where I live, that's my building. It would be a great idea for a song about looking out your window and seeing all the possibilities of people that you might already know and where they are, and people that you're going to meet in the future.
How many of my friends are somewhere in my sight now? And maybe there are some I'll come to know.
The most recent song that we've written for Island Song is called New York, Do You Care? is basically like a love song to the city. Someone who's having a very, very difficult time with the city, but then by the end of the song realizes that she's just becoming stronger by it testing her.
And do you even care I'm here? Do you know all I've sacrificed to prove to you that I am not a quitter?
This show is a piece about community, and it's been really a collaborative effort from the beginning. We felt that for this concert presentation, funding it through crowdsourcing just felt right. We've never done a crowdfunding campaign before, we may never do it again, but this felt like the right project to do that for. It's a way that people who have been involved can continue to be involved. It's a way that people who are not performers can still contribute something to making this happen. No matter what your involvement in the piece has been to date, we really hope to see you on November 12th at Le Poisson Rouge, 7 p.m.